Just a static electricity. It's us moving to the sound. Your lips are all I need.
I am back. So it's been a while, guys. I haven't made a video since like a year and a half, and just my situation at the time didn't allow me to make any more videos. But now it's kind of opening up. I do have a little bit more time, and the thing is, the equipment's changed dramatically, right? I upgraded without making videos. One thing, it's just that kind of changes. You see that right there? That's a condenser microphone. I got the Scarlett Studio set, so I have the USB interface going off here. Pop in the new 1080p camera. That's also new to the channel. As you can see, that the place is more filled out now. I do have my toys in the back over there, the TV and my gaming console there. But what I want to make this video about, I mean, because I didn't make a video in a year and a half, and I still vape, right? I want to make the video about what I have been vaping on for the past year and a half. Now, ever since I stopped making videos, where I took a little pause on videos, I didn't upgrade anything. So everything that I had back then, I was still using till now. But it doesn't mean that I didn't keep up to date with what was coming out. I was always looking to see what's new and whatnot. So for this video, I want to kind of tell you what's up, what's going on. I'm coming back, so to my subscribers that stayed with me, thank you so much. Thumbs up on that. Something new again, I am starting a vlog now, so I have a channel link to this one where I'm gonna start vlogging. Yeah, I'm joining the bandwagon. I'm doing that. Just pretty cool. Anyways, without further ado, the two vapes that majority of the time that go with me everywhere, it's busted out, is the just for the mods at least, are these two right here. It is the Rillo RX200 by Jabo, and it's the Rillo DNA 200 by Jabo, I guess, or Wismec. They're both the same products, just totally different price lines. Now, I was using this for a good like 7-8 months consistently, and I had no problems with it. The only problem is that, okay, I did have a problem with it. The only problem I had was I had to carry extra batteries. 3 batteries did not last me the day, roughly 30 mLs a day of vaping, and this didn't cut it. So I switched to this, thinking that I'll probably be the same thing, but no, actually the DNA 200 chip is much more power efficient. So with this, I just had to put one charged battery set in the morning, and it lasted me the whole day at work and whatnot through 30 mLs of juice. And that's kind of my target. The battery has to last me through 30 mLs, and I think it's carry around worthy, right? So that, and obviously my trusty Sageli. It's been with me. It's like an emergency, because I leave this in the car and I have this anyways. So the kind of end all vapes for me. I mean, I know I've been missing in the vape game for a while, and I don't plan on making much vape videos because there just isn't that much material. Technology has not advanced past wherever I'm vaping at right now, and also the trend is just it's not my cup of tea right now. Like, I started vaping because I want to quit cigarettes. Flat out, that's the reason why I did it. I started making videos to help out the vaping community, to help people get off cigarettes. And now vaping has turned into just a hobby thing, and that's kind of And I'll go into detail throughout the video and whatnot. So let's get right on to it. What I've been using basically 3 different devices, both the Rillos here and then the Sageli product. And for the atomizers, this Mutation X tank, rebuildable tank, has been my primary source of vape. I also use the Dark Horse RDA, and I use the Kanger sub tank still, because I think this is just the best for actually getting off cigarettes. And I've been using the Smock TFV4, so those are the main. They're the main right there. This setup right here, It's been what I've been using, but lately I've been using this with higher nic because I freaking smoked a cigarette. So again, I'm trying to kick the habit 100% again. And this is why I'm telling you, where vaping is going is, I'm like neither here or there on it now. So let's get on with it. Cool. Hopefully my voice sounds really good through this condenser microphone. I'm really proud of my new toy right here. It's something that I've wanted for a while. Actually, I was really looking into the Blue Yetis. My hair's all kinds of messed up. I mean, I was looking into the Blue Yetis, and I thought, hey, after looking at like 50,000 reviews, why not get the setup that will last me, last me forever, really. Okay, I could upgrade the microphone, everything's, plug and play. Vaping tech. Let's get into this. The vaping tech. When vapes used to come out, they used to be little cigalites, and that's what I started on. I like I said, I started vaping to get off cigarettes. Now, as that was getting popular, there was like variable wattage voltage devices that could power your 1.5 to 5 ohm tanks, and that was the next thing. Like, oh my god, you could change the settings and you have more power. So that kind of set the trend, right? And it kept going. It kept going. Where the DNA 30 came out, and the DNA 30 at the time was like the end all of all vapes. You're like, oh my god, 30 watts! I could boost this past 6 volts on a 0.5 ohm coil, or really 6 ohms at 0.5, I think was the max. But I could, if you're vaping 1.5 ohm coil, I could boost it past 6 volts, I believe, something like that. Anyways, the DNA 30 it was the thing. Like, Evolve set the standard where the DNA 30 was like the thing for the longest time. And here's the thing about Evolve's chipsets. They're good. They're just good. They're not good because they're made in USA. Although, yeah, I mean, quality control is going to be much better, in my opinion. But they were just freaking good. It just lasted a long time. It was a good vape. It was good battery management. One really weird thing, though, it did not have reverse battery protection, so you did fry it if you put in the battery backwards, which I thought should have been resolved before the final product came out. But again, vaping was still at its younger day. And then this together came out with the 50 watts, the 100 watts, the 150 watts, and the vaping scene changed again. It was... Now people were pushing the dual batteries with more vapor, and less for people that were trying to get off cigarettes, more for people that were just in the hobby of it all. DNA released the DNA 200, and back then there were other 200 devices out there, like the Snow Wolf and the Zageli and all that. And that's kind of where we reached the edge, right? The edge of that's when I stopped making the videos, because there's really nowhere to go from there. Any more than 200 watts, and you really realistically aren't going to use that much power. As far as the general public goes, you might build a 0.1 ohm, 0.05 ohm. I don't know why, but anyways, you might build it and say, oh, I use this thing. But for the general public, 200 watts is still pushing it. So again, we reached that kind of curve where like, oh, technology, oh, wattage, oh yeah, power, vapor, flavor, and then it just dropped down. Now devices are coming out, still brand new devices, new tech, 50 watts. You see kind of where it's going here. We hit the top curve of the power, and kind of it was a race to wattage when vaping started to blow up. So as soon as it hit that curve, I stopped vlogging, I stopped making videos, and other stuff in my life actually happened which made me stop vlogging. Now this blue shirt I put on purpose for this video, and it's making me look awfully chubby. Anyways, let's move on to the two devices that lasted me as long as it did. I'm just gonna go over this one because this is just good, right? I get just as much vapor as any RDA out there. And I still use RDAs, but very rarely. If I lost one, I would not give a crap about it. So this thing is pretty much my staple. It's been with me since forever. Like I got into a car accident, and this atomizer blew up. Like the tank blew up, and I found pieces of it on my car, and I found the top piece and the bottom piece, and I looked at my box. I had the new. I had another tank. I had a spare tank, so I popped it on and worked. So this thing has been through hell and back with me, and it's just freaking fantastic. So this is what I've been using, and I still do not feel undergunned when I go somewhere and I see all the new kids have all the new toys. They still ask me what the hell am I vaping on. So I just want to put that out there. I want to put that out there that vaping tech has not changed at all since I stopped making videos, and I started again. Yeah, so yeah, I'm back for good, at least for 1 year. So but that, although more videos, guys, will be put on the vlogging channel now. I'm probably gonna try to pump out a video a week of vlog stuff, so you'll follow me, because I'm not just into vaping, I'm into just gear in general. I also have a review channel where I review gear, and this is knives, flashlights, stuff, whatever. But this has been popped out. It's been on and off. Like I use it on and off, but I started using this because, like I said, I had a cigarette recently, and I went to shit on it. Like, what the hell, you know? Like I was always vaping, and I was so proud of myself for quitting. But here's the thing about quitting. Quitting cigarettes means that you just you resist the temptations for life. That's what it is, really. So my biggest advice: don't start from the beginning. It's a waste of money. It smells and whatnot. But those of you that are already smoking, getting off cigarettes, something like this. See, this got me back off it. So I added extra drop of nicotine. So if you want to put it that way, I made it like 8 milligram nicotine, and I put it in here because I really can't handle 8, because I'm so used to vaping 1 milligram now. That's the thing about this device. It's like 1 milligram, right? And any more than 1, I don't like it. But with something like this, at 22 watts, it's phenomenal, and it really gives that nicotine delivery. Nicky. But with that being said, where e-cigarettes are going now, man, I don't know. I think they're going backwards, really. Like, I see more people vaping because it's cool, it's a hobby, rather than people that are vaping to get off cigarettes. Now, that was never my thing. So, shoot, I mean, I freaking jumped on the bandwagon with bigger clouds. Oh, look at me with the big clouds. That's not my thing. Really isn't. I mean, I like the flavor, but most of it is I like the ability to get off cigarettes, better for my health, and all that jazz. So this is why I love this device so much, because I can still crank it down to the smallest hole setting, and now it's just it really mimics a cigarette like it does. I have to do a mouth to lung draw, so and it gives me that cigarette sensation. Albeit there's so much more vapor than a cigarette, but this is kind of what I like. So here's the thing: every night when I come home from work, I start vaping on this thing, and this whole place fills with vape, and it's annoying. It's annoying. Before I started this video, I spent 30 minutes opening all the windows and pointing fans out so I could get it cleared up as much as I can. I think this is overkill. It produces a large amount of vapor, although the flavor is on par with this thing, and it's just where are we headed as vapors, right? This thing was perfect. I don't think I need anything else besides this thing, and I'm vaping at 22 watts. Vaping this sucker at 45 watts. I vaped the TFV4 at 50 watts. I don't vape any higher than that. So what's the point of me having 200-watt devices? Well, I don't like to max out my wattage. I don't want a 50-watt device and put it to 50 watts and vape it at 50 watts. I like having that little leeway. So, but either way, I don't use that much amount of power. Let's see here. Yeah, so vaping has been turning into something different. And I really want to address this issue because when I go out, like, vaping is shunned quite a bit in California, in Los Angeles at least. When you vape and you shoot out a big cloud, people still don't like it. And by all means, I understand, right? I mean, if someone blew a big cloud on my face, I'm like, hey, what the hell, right? Get your cloud out of my face. So I understand that. So I'm very, like, careful where I vape and all that. So I prefer something like this, right? Because this mouth to lung will not produce that huge cloud of vapor. It's still a pretty big cloud, but opposed to something like this, right? I mean, you catch my drift. So today I actually use this all day. Usually on normal days I use this, but here's the thing. When I work, I'm in my office and I vape. The thing is, I fill up that office real quick with vapor, and it's unprofessional. So I actually prefer this to mouth lung it with a little bit of extra nick to get me through the day. And eventually I want to get off vapes altogether. So that's my goal, and basically if I do that, then this channel just goes to crap. So again, I'm switching over to vlogging. I'm still gonna make, updated videos here and there depending on where I put it, but linked to this channel, this account, I have made a vlogging channel. Hopefully I could share my experiences with you guys, my good times, maybe my bad times, just my highlights of what I go through daily. And I'll structure it so it works out and it's cool. Like the video that I'm producing right now, that's being chopped up at the moment. And here's the thing, everything's kind of messed up because all my crap's not here. I'm supposed to get my newer MacBook Pro that's like stuck in FedEx land. We all know how that feels, right? FedEx land sucks. And then I still haven't got my ADD yet, so that's like neither hit or miss. And I'm using this light right here. I have 3 lights on. I have the back lamp on, I have the lamp with the reflection umbrella on here, and then I have a work light pointed to that umbrella as well to really just pop the light. Pop. So again, my lighting situation isn't that great, and this light's starting to piss me off because it's making a high-pitched noise. If I listen to this video and I could hear that high-pitched noise, I'll be pissed because it's going to take me forever to detach the audio, export it, then put it through Audacity, take out the noise, and then import it again back to my program, most likely DaVinci, and sync the audio to my lips. That would be a pain in the ass. And especially because I want this video up today, because I really want to let you guys know that I'm starting YouTube again. I'm doing it again. Please help me. Please join me in my adventures. So many things has come up. I've gotten healthier, which can you tell from my skin tone that it's getting healthier? I'm a little healthier now. And the thing is, my career is so left and right here, so we'll see how it goes. So far, all right. Well, this video was to explain what vape I've been using and what vape I consistently use, and it's worked fantastic, hasn't broke, and it's just the thing that in my opinion, is like the end all of vaping, and that is gonna be the Reload DNA 200 with a Mutation X RTA. In combination with just this tank right here. Now you don't need to buy both devices. I just had so much freaking vape crap laying around everywhere that I have it on another device, but this Kinger sub tank is still one of my favorites. That mouth to lung is just so nostalgic, and it's so flavorful. Now with the Kinger tank, you could open up the airflow wide open, and you could still do the straight inhale and still get a ton of vapor. And this is an old tank. It's like one of the second oldest sub tank, and really the Atlantis started it. But I think Kinger perfected it, and how long it's been lasting. Now I'm using the rebuildable coil here, and I had the same coil in there for the past year. So I mean, I've only been switching out the cotton. The coil I heat up, I put it under a faucet, clean it out, then I heat up and I blow on it, and I heat it up, make sure it's clean, then I put a new cotton in there and put it in, and it's been lasting me. It's been lasting me. But if you want sheer vapor, good flavor, again, there's no competition at all. And I have this camera set pretty wide. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. It's going to be a long video, but this is the video that's bringing me back to YouTube. So please join me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up or thumbs down. I really don't care. Just thumbs somewhere, right? And have a good one. Now, I made a new motto that is live well, laugh more. Alright, guys.